rough day today. It's been a bit chaotic. I haven't really filmed, and I feel like usually in these week in my lives I haven't been as great about blogging, but I just thought I would take you along with me during the next couple of days or the week. I'm not sure. We're gonna figure out as we go. But before we continue, let me go ahead and introduce myself in case you are new here. Hi, my name is Brenda. I'm a 30-something that works and lives here in a warm and sunny San Francisco, and usually on my channel I post blogs sharing how I'm navigating life in my 30s. So if you like that type of content, I encourage you to check out my other videos as well as subscribe to my channel. That was rough. My brain is beyond fried today. I have had one of the most chaotic and just busy days at work, and it's really funny because last week I was complaining that I didn't have much work, and then for whatever reason everyone wanted me to do something like today, and so I had one attorney and then another attorney, and then one of them is new, so on top of the workload I had to deal with tech issues. If you can hear that, that's my dog. She just finished eating her dinner. I also took her out quite late, and so she's having a bit of a late dinner because after the chaos that was work and me just being super busy, I got home and I had a meeting that is work related that started at 6, which means that I literally made it home, had like 3 minutes, literally 3 minutes to go use the restroom before the meeting started at 6. And so I was a little bit late to that meeting, and then it lasted like a whole hour. My head is just like goo right now. I don't even know how I'm still functioning. I think it's the Vietnamese coffee that I probably shouldn't have had at work. I mean, I've been so productive today. I even did the work that I wasn't supposed to do until the end of the week, so that was a whole mistake. But anyways, yeah, so I am currently just like in pain and just super tired, and it's 8 o'clock and I still haven't had a chance, an opportunity to go and eat, and I need to take a shower, and I'm still not done editing my blog, but I am pretty close, so I don't feel too bad about the blog. I feel like I just am running through it and doing like final edits, and I should be able to upload it. So tired. I am ready to just like be done. And right now I am so ready to not have to use my brain anymore because it is very fried. Friday. I don't know how much I have captured of my day. I feel very pooped out. I am very, very pooped out. I don't even know what I look like. I don't know if you can see it, but I got a bit of sunburn. Today is Friday, as I mentioned, or did I mention it? I don't know, but it is Friday, and my job had our yearly end of summer celebration party to kind of say goodbye to our interns. I think their last week for a lot of them is technically next week. So a lot of them are just wrapping up and will be gone next week. Uh-oh. Okay, hopefully I'm in focus. I had to check on Chewy because I don't know what was going on. She coughed. I haven't been to this event in the past 2 years. 2 years ago, they had it at Golden Gate Park. I didn't end up going because I was selling a bed frame. Don't know why. I did it right before I was leaving to my trip to Alaska, which, yeah, I don't know what possessed me to do that. So I missed that summer celebration. Apparently it was like really, really cold. And last year they did it at Crane. I think it's called Crane Park or Cove, out by the Chase Center, and I didn't end up going to that one. It was like a day that there was like a huge quadruple whammy of things going on. Like there was like a Valkyries game, and then there was Giants game, and it was just pure chaos. And I was like, there's no way I'm getting to that side of the city where it's like already packed, and I'm not gonna pack myself into any of the public transportation. So I didn't go last year. This year we were back to Dolores Park, which is where they usually do the event. We were back to our old schedule, and it was great. It was such a warm and like sunny day today, especially in the Mission. It was like really, really toasty, and I was in the shade, but then there was a moment where I went out into the sun, and that's how I ended up getting sunburned. Right now it's irritated because I've been scratching it, but usually, you know, it might be like red right now and then tomorrow it's gonna be a normal shade of color and I don't peel. My skin just does its thing. I think I'm gonna be fine. There's no need for aloe vera or anything like that. I am very, very drained. It's been so much socializing. I will continue this vlog into the weekend. I don't know what I'm up to. Per usual, I'm not planning on anything just because recently the plans have come to my door. I haven't had to seek them out. And even if no plans come to my door, I would enjoy having a little bit of
found myself in a cardboard box, feelings hidden deep down. I found us back now, I can't escape.
Wow, I feel so dumb. I've been talking to this camera and it turns out I had it in fast mode this whole time. That is so embarrassing. And so sad because I feel like I was very eloquent in expressing what is going on. It is Saturday. I don't know if I'm going to repeat everything I said. This might be my second opportunity to say things nice, not nicer, but like in a different way. It is Saturday and I am here at home. I am feeling, you know, to be transparent. Of course, when I have to do a retake, someone's just blasting and my windows are closed. Okay, I waited a little bit, but I don't think they're going to go away. It might be someone passing by with like a giant boom box. Anyways, before it was so dumb and didn't realize my camera was not recording in the appropriate speed, I was sharing that I am feeling a bit low and I think it's a mixture of things. It's just like the perfect storm of me being socially drained from spending a lot of time socializing. Yesterday was pretty, I would say, like heavy in terms of just like overall how I was feeling, and I've been feeling really off the last couple of days, and part of it I don't know what it was. Like I cannot name or pinpoint what was causing it because I was having like weird dreams and just like I don't know what it was that was triggering that. But then also overall I've been very stressed and anxious. I have hinted at this in prior blogs and I still am not comfortable in sharing what is going on, but there is some stuff going on behind the scenes that I don't know what's gonna happen, and it's completely out of my control, and I'm just stressed out and I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I just have no idea what's gonna happen. And so I was thinking back earlier to how my summer was last year, and I remember last year I feel like maybe I was happier than I've been this particular summer. Like I still have had a lot of joyful moments and I've enjoyed the summer, but it has definitely been different because in the back of my head, I've had this big just thing that has been weighing me down, and it's definitely going to be more of a present stressor. Just, it's going to be more prevalent in my life this upcoming month. I just don't know what to do, and so I think it was a perfect combination of me being on such a low battery mode, and just also having this like anxiety just come to the foreground because I've been trying to ignore it. I've been trying to do everything to just pretend that that is not something on the horizon that I have to figure out. Like I've just been trying to ignore it. I've tried to be delusional and be like everything's gonna be okay, but I just don't know what's gonna happen. And so I'm really just perfect storm right now of everything, and there's just a lot of changes going on in just like overall, like, you know, the work, there's changes. I think mentioned that my management has changed again. Our building got sold, so now the prior management is no longer the manager, it's a new one. And I just had to email them to ask them how I can pay rent because it is August 1st and, you know, rent is due and I can't access the portal. So there's like a lot of stuff, but I feel like I am currently in that space where I don't know if anybody else experiences this that is watching. When things are just feeling really overwhelming and really bad and like you got big emotions, and instead like you get like this adrenaline, I guess, of like I'm gonna start picking up, I'm gonna start fixing stuff. And I feel like I got that right now, which I think probably is due to the fact that I'm doing what I can control, because the other stuff is stuff I can't control, but I can control cleaning up my apartment, and I can control how it looks, how clean it is. And I'll be honest, I feel like I've been neglecting my apartment a lot, and I think part of it is this situation that I'm having. It's leading to a little bit of housing insecurity, and so because of that, instead what I'm doing is just like ignoring everything, and I feel like I've been neglecting my home. Like I'm more on top of cleaning stuff, and like I get that I should have grace, because I would have grace with other people if like a friend came to me and was feeling the same way of like, it's okay for you not to be on top of your house chores, it's okay for things to be slipping out of your hands, out of your control, you're going through a rough time. But when it comes to me, I'm like, no, like we're not allowed to let go of things that we really enjoy, like having a nice home to sit in. And so I just feel like I've been having everything in chaos, and I just got a burst of energy this morning and finally cleaned up the sweaters that were in my dining room table. And I obviously have some flowers that are quite dead. Like I should have taken them out a while ago, but again, it goes back to just like, because I've been not in the greatest mental health, even though I try to present myself a certain way, and I try to pretend things are great and try to be delusional that everything's gonna be fine, that, you know, I've been neglecting my plants, I've been neglecting Chubeki, I've been neglecting everything. And it's really hard, and it's especially hard for me to have grace with myself, because I am my own worst critic. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer. I just wanted to share, because I know I'm posting things on social media and I get to decide what I post online, and I try to post and keep things as like light and just not like be vulnerable, but like have control over that vulnerability, not sharing everything that's going on, and not showing that I haven't been feeling my best, and that it shows in the way my apartment is. Today, I definitely wanted to go outside, but I am pretty sure that I am so just pooped out from being social. My battery just needs to recharge. So I think a day at home wouldn't hurt me. I also have a really bad headache, which I think is a combination of it being that time of the month again, but also stress. I think I stressed myself out so much this morning, and I do mean stress myself out. I just have a headache right now, like pretty bad. And I took medicine in the morning, so I gotta wait a little bit longer before I can take medicine again. But I think it's a perfect time. If I have this burst of energy, I want to take advantage of it and, you know, take things out. At least clean up a little bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but like put things away that I have been meaning to and just have been too lazy about it, and check my plants. I think some of them might need some neem oil, because I think some of them have pests. So like I need to take advantage of this moment and be present and just do what I can. While I'm doing what I can, I think what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna get my phone. I am so behind on everything in life. San Francisco Public Library every year does a summer stride, which is a summer reading challenge where you read 20 hours and then you get a free tote. And I have not been good on my hours. I started reading Hole in the Sky, which I purchased a while ago, but I put a pause on reading it because I was reading it at night before bed. I got to like a part that was spooky, and then my apartment spooked me out a little bit and I had to stop reading. I haven't gone back to reading it, so what I did was I picked up other books so that I could continue my reading stride, including trying to finish one book that I'm reading. The Summer Stride program takes into account whether you're reading audiobooks, reading, physical books, ebooks. It also takes into account if you're attending library events that they host. So I'm doing an audiobook because that's the only thing I currently have capacity to do, because my goal is to finish by Wednesday so I can go to the library to pick up a book that I put on hold, which I now cannot remember what book that was, but it's ready to pick up. That's all I know. And also to pick up my tote, since I will be going to the library to pick up a book. So that is my goal.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stone I sing this softly to myself. I'm buried beneath the sand. There's no way to speak or reach out my hand. Watching the paper slowly unfold, bracing for news that I can't bear to hold, while I'm singing this song to myself.
Look at that. I was about to throw this plant away because I don't know what happened, but this leaf died really early, but it looks like it's sprouting a new leaf, which means that it's still alive. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this with me, and I'm gonna take it, well, I'll take it out after I'm done filming, but I'm gonna take it to the shower with me, and then I will hose it down and put maybe some neem oil or something. So I think the rubber plants have some little bugs on them too, so I need to do that. And then I just bought this monstera. She's fine. I had her in isolation, but I did notice like some bugs in her soil, so I might just spray her with some neem oil or something. She's really pretty. I cannot figure out if I already had this plant because I've had this one for a while, and as you can see, she's a slightly different color. She's also not doing like so hot. She might need to be repotted. A lot of these plants need to be repotted. That's dead. So I think she might be the same one as that one. Clearly, I have a type for plants. My monsteras are like just stars of the show. Oh, my bird of paradise, she's growing taller. Oh, how nice, how nice. Oh, you can see Becky's mess. Becky, unemployed, just sitting here in the middle of the way as I'm trying to clean.
I sing this softly to myself. This light jacket is no match for the bitterness of my attachment.
This is soap and water diluted. I'm going to spray it on the top because there is some little bugs on this. There we go, that should be good. Now I gotta bring my other plants with me in here.
Paper, slow to unfolding. You are the wild geese, somehow consoling me. This holy labor.
Okay, I can't take this into the shower because it's not removable, it's in the vase, so I'm just gonna spray her down and hopefully not spray my rug with anything. And yeah, that's how we're gonna do this. I think this is the other one that has like some stuff in it. So, and I'm sure if Anna's watching this, she's probably like, that's not how you do it. And I guess, but I'm just doing whatever I think is right.
Running anxious, crooked pen. Would you turn me in your hand again? Origami paper, slow to unfolding. You are the wild geese, somehow consoling me. This holy labor, a kind of fascinating when you are
For my book, I only got through an hour and a half, which is not that great. So I am just gonna continue that in a bit. I also felt, you know, like my ears get tired from having the headphones on. I also put this on because my hair right now is currently very greasy and I just need it out of my way. But I did get to my plants, which like I said, they do have some, you know, pest on it. I was just like slowly cleaning stuff up. I haven't done much, and I'm sorry that you can hear my machine. I didn't realize I had skipped out on eating, and I was just like, I'm really hungry. I need to get a pan. I'm thinking of just cooking up some bacon, some egg, even though it's no longer breakfast time, and I'm not a big breakfast, but been craving that. I don't know why. And then with some rice, and then just calling that a meal because I can't really take any time to think about any elaborate meals. In the meantime, I also should have brought my phone with me. Ale has been messaging me. My friend Ale, who I feature a lot on my blogs, she's one of my closest friends. Her sister started a sourdough starter, and we had talked about me hosting or letting them borrow my Dutch oven so that they can cook the sourdough bread. So we might be doing that. I don't know when. It's fine. I've been spending my day cleaning, not because I was expecting anyone to come over. It's just like it's a lot of visual clutter, and because of how I'm feeling right now, I really need to get rid of as much visual clutter as I can.
Could you catch me up here? Tell me what you felt. My head is filling bottles that keep falling off the shelves. Well, every word hit like a prism out of color. It was wasted. I could see through every layer. This was heaven. I could taste it. Tapping on the counter, terracotta floor. Voices rumbling, weaving through the door. My skin was wide awake, so close I could hardly take it. Move quiet, leaning into
It feels like it took me 50 hours just to do the living room, and it's not even fully done. I still have stuff on the table that needs to be put away, but I've been very slow moving and trying to have grace with myself that I'm not moving any faster. Headphones died, so I was using my AirPods. These are like the old original AirPods I have, and obviously they're not soundproof, and so while vacuuming I was getting irritated because I couldn't listen to my book. Practically done with my book. I think I have about an hour, 2 hours of reading left in it, which is great because I'm inching closer to being done. All right, it is Sunday, and as you can see, I'm here in front of my pantry. This is all I get for pantry. I don't know if you can see it. It's technically 4 shelves. I don't think you can see the top because I can just show you real quick. 4 shelves. So that is all of my pantry. I do keep cooking, spices and like flour and stuff over there because the cabinets are a little bit smaller. I do usually sometimes keep like flour here as well, and sugar. I need to come up with a better system. But this is all I have because San Francisco. I don't think in my life living in San Francisco that I ever had a real pantry. This is what I have. So we make do. The issue here is that, I don't know if you can see, I am quite short. I am 5'2". And so what I try to do is keep this bottom part the most, I try to keep it organized and the most accessible to me, things that I'm going to reach for all the time. And then just like stuff that are either like canned goods or things that I might not use as often, I put them in the upper shelves. As well as I have my tortilla press up there that my mom gifted me. That's how I organize because it's really hard for me to reach the top shelves. Even with like my glasses, my plates and stuff like that, I also do the same system where I can only use these 2 shelves. The top 2 are completely useless to me because I can't reach, and I'm not gonna always have a stepping stool here. Here we are in the process of cleaning. You can see a big mess. I do feel really bad because every time I do this, I realize how much food I waste. I'm just going through and I'm gonna like organize the baskets and take out, like I have some stuff that I think is already gone bad and just reuse some jars. Ale and her sister are supposed to come over today. I don't know what time. It doesn't really matter. I really didn't have plans to like go out. I'm still recovering from Friday and just from not feeling that great overall mentally. So I'm still recovering from that. And so I thought it would be, it's been on my to-do list to fix up the pantry just so that I can feel a little bit better. And also it clears up a lot of shelving. Like that is now halfway empty. It used to be full on the top. I actually finished the book I was reading yesterday. I finished it yesterday. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a series, which is something I like to do during the summer reading, because sometimes I can't figure out what to read, and it helps me when it's a series that's already like got at least 3 or 4 books, because that's guaranteed that I'm gonna have at least like 5 hours per book to fulfill the reading challenge, which is 20 hours so that you can get the tote. And so I finished that book. It was very different for me because I don't usually read sci-fi, like a comedy sci-fi kind of thing. I'm more of a mystery thriller type of girl, and even when it comes to sci-fi, if I do ever read it, it's mystery thriller. I'm not very big on the romance. I do read it, I just really struggle when it's like smutty because I'm immature, and a lot of the smut scenes just make me cringe like really uncomfortably. So, and it's nothing like I'm not a little saint or anything like that. It's just that I don't find them, I don't know, interesting, tasteful. Like not all of them are created well in my sense. Like not all of them are written that well. You're just like, wait, how did your light get there? It's just like not my thing. But this book was a little different. It was not that, like, I wouldn't say it's like the best book in the world, but it wasn't bad either. It was like a nice little read for me to do like chores with. And I finished the book, and the second book, I think they're supposed to be taking care of a baby alien. So it's gonna be entertaining. And then currently I'm finishing up one of the books that I've been meaning to. I think I only have like 10 minutes left of the book, and I can share about it after I'm done.
Clear the table, cut the grass, doing all I can of the necessary. Clean the attic, stay afloat, try as hard as I can not to fall off the boat.
Okay, I took a little break from the mess I have here in the kitchen. So, ow. What happened was, I think some of my sugar had spilled, melted and encrusted in there, so I wiped down the counter. So that's that. I did finish the book I was reading. I remember I started this book a while ago and then I kind of just didn't finish it. It's called Hollow by Selena Myers. Who is that girl? I only know her as like the sleepwalking girl from TikTok. I think her name is like Selena Spooky Boo or something like that. I didn't know she wrote a book, and I remember one day I was just scrolling and I found the book and I was like, this is like very adult Twilight, and just feeling like I needed a little bit of my youth comfort, and I started reading it. The bad person was predictable, like it was very predictable. I think the book spent a lot of time trying to introduce the readers to the characters so that you would fall in love with them and then be sad by the ending. I wasn't sad. I was like, oh, can't even remember who half of these characters were, because it is a lot of characters in the book, and it is a vampire book. I think what I liked was the backstory to the main vampires. I thought the story was cute, and I think I was more interested in like that story than I was in the main character story. I'm pretty sure that she's probably gonna make a second book. I wasn't like a huge fan of the main character. Like I didn't care for her, nor do I hate her. And the characters that lived, I don't remember them enough to know whether I like them. I didn't really like the love interest either, so I don't know if I'll go back to reading it. Because I'm done with this, I am going to go ahead and check out the next book for the other one that I was reading, and then continue doing this, because I can be knocking out 2 birds with 1 stone here. It's a bit different. I am trying to expand my horizons when it comes to reading, because if not, I'm gonna be reading mystery thriller forever, which is, there's nothing wrong with it, but every now and then you gotta change things up a little bit. much done. I feel really bad because there was a lot of food that I had neglected in here. I have 2 containers that are currently drying in the window, and so I need to put my chia and my hemp seeds in there, and that's it. Everything else is pretty organized and nothing is expired in here. So that's the good news. Now I have a bunch of stuff I need to throw out. I still have a mess here, but it's garbage. Soap, chia seeds. I feel so much better now that this is pretty much cleaned up in here. I did not clean up in that tray right there. It'll be fine. I think most of the stuff in there was non-perishable anyways. Candy, I shouldn't buy any more. I had these baskets. I used to use them for like makeup and stuff, and now I just use them to organize food because when I moved here I didn't have anywhere to put them. So in here I guess I have mango. I would put some, you know, nuts and stuff like that, refills to items in there, and then this is like my granola slash breakfast, like, you know, bars that I have in here. And then I have my popcorn in here for now. I don't know what else will go in here. Like I said, all candy. And then this is just an array of stuff. And this is my step stool because I don't have a proper step stool. So we finished all that we could. My friends are coming over, so I also made sure to keep the countertops clear because I think we might be trying to do sourdough bread. I finished with the pantry. The pantry now looks as good as it's gonna get. I think for dinner we're gonna have halal, guys, because that is like our comfort favorite food. I am proud of myself that I got most of the stuff done. That must be them. Hello? Sounds like the sisters are here, so I'm gonna put you away. You excited? You have visitors? Okay, let me see. Okay, hold on. Let me
Make my little bread. If it doesn't turn out, then I'm never making bread again.
Damn.
Okay, well I need to go get a recipe. Okay.
Sounds promising.
You gotta pull and do the, like this. Yes.
Do the...
Looks like it's good.
Oh my gosh. Told you. It's not a waste of your time.
Yeah, go for it. Wee! I'm a bread maker.
I chose a perfect time to pick up the camera because you can hear my washer's going through a spin cycle. You can probably also tell that it is Monday and I look crazy. I don't know what's going on with my skin. I guess it's part of like it being that time of the month because I usually never get pimples. And I don't know if these are pimples, but they're like little tiny like whiteheads. Like there's 2 here, 1 whitehead here, technically like a pimple here because it like hurts and it's like quite red. And then this is also like a pimple. It also hurts and it's quite red. And then I think I also have one right here on my nose. And this all happened in the span of like the past 24 hours maybe. I thought I should wrap up the vlog because like I said, it is Monday. I don't know how I'm gonna edit everything. I don't know how everything's gonna go. It's yesterday my friend Ale and her sister Valeria came over and we made, well Valeria made sourdough bread and it came out good. We ended up having halal guys and just like chit-chatting. Definitely was a mood booster to just like sit with friends and like get distracted for a little bit. I mean, I was talking about everything but what's been going on, which is just like, I think what I needed. Like, sure, I think sometimes it's good to talk to people about like the problems that you're having. But I think yesterday was one of those moments where I just needed to be distracted and like not touch the subject and just have a little moment where my brain isn't just like thinking about what is going on and trying to find solutions and like trying to problem solve. Because it's naturally how my brain is. And I feel like right now I am gonna have a hard time while I'm editing taking myself seriously. So I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't touch such a serious topic looking so crazy as I do right now. So I'm just probably gonna stop. But anyways, I know this week, this vlog was probably like a little bit all over the place and just, I really tried to make a week vlog. I think I'm just not gonna vlog for the week and maybe pick up the camera later, even though I am at home and it's like not much is going on today. My brain is just so exhausted all the time nowadays. I also like work has unfortunately, oh, I forgot I have all of those windows open. I closed this window right here because I was like, I'm gonna reduce the noise from outside. And then I forgot I have the other 2 windows open because it is so toasty right now. Smart. But yeah, my brain is just so scrambled right now. With all of that said, I thank you so much if you made it this far into the video to witness all of this that's going on. Thank you so much if you made it this far. And if you like this video, I encourage you to like and or leave me a comment. And yeah, subscribe to my channel if you want to continue seeing more content like this. Hopefully I get good news sometime soon. But with all that, I will go ahead, leave it here, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.